Juicy and tasty grapes are very popular in many different countries, although they prefer to grow where it is warm but not too hot. Grapes are used to make a variety of drinks, including, of course, wine, but they are also widely used in cooking, serving as an important ingredient in numerous desserts. And there are actually many more varieties of grapes than you might see on a store shelf, just not all of them are exported outside of their growing region. Archaeologists have found bronze tableware decorated with images of grapevines on the territory of modern Belarus, indicating that even in the Bronze Age local residents were familiar with these berries. Though, of course, grapes never grew there because the climate was too cold for it. The first place in the world for the production of grapes is France. Grape leaves, like berries, are widely used in cooking. Sometimes they are used instead of cabbage, preparing cabbage rolls. Interesting facts about cabbage. How far the vine can grow depends directly on the climate. In the south of Russia, vines usually grow up to 2 to 3 meters. But somewhere on the sunny Mediterranean coast they can grow up to 30 to 40 meters long. The grapevines usually have 1 to 4 seeds, but some varieties are also devoid of seeds. For obvious reasons, such varieties cannot propagate on their own without human help. It is known that grapevines may live up to 150 years, but in the modern world it is impossible because back in 1863 the phylloxera insects that feed on grapevine roots were accidentally brought to Europe from North America. They became a real scourge and caused enormous damage to the grape industry. Some varieties of grapes are used for decorative purposes. The curly green shoots are great for decorating fences and building walls. Dried grapes are called raisins. Waste from the wine industry produces not only natural dyes, but also other necessary substances, such as tar. The oldest vine in the world still grows and bears fruit in Maribor, Slovenia. Grapes are the unofficial symbol of Armenia. According to various estimates, there are from 10,000 to 20,000 different varieties of grapes in the world now, and new ones are being introduced all the time. Some ancient coins of various countries depicted grape clusters. During the anti-alcohol campaign in the USSR, which Gorbachev personally advocated, and which lasted about 2 years, a huge number of vineyards were cut down. If you sow parsley under the grapes, they will be healthier and more fruitful, since parsley helps the vines protect themselves from insect pests. It takes about 600 grapes to make 1 bottle of wine. Grapes and grape products have a good choleritic effect and are used for liver diseases. All varieties of grapes are conditionally divided into 4 groups: white, red, black, and pink. In general, the dark varieties of these berries have more useful substances than the light ones. The plaque on fresh grapes, resembling fluff, is actually a colony of millions of microorganisms. The skin of grapes contains more nutrients than the flesh. It is known that people in ancient Egypt grew grapes about 8,000 years ago. The asteroid Vinifera, discovered in 1913, was named after grapes. In Latin, vinifera means grape.